Hello there, lovely people. It's Alex from Nintendo Life here. And now you're probably thinking, Alex, what are you doing on the floor at this weird angle instead of being up there on that marginally comfy sofa bed? Well, all will become clear in just a moment. In the middle of the night, at least for me in the UK, a strange update came for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, and if you've read the title, you'll know what that is. Yes! You can now use the Labo motorbike with Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, which is an odd thing, but I'm kind of down for it. Literally. I've played a little bit of it already, but I really wanted to sort of punish myself as much as possible, being the sadomasochist that I am, and so I'm going to be playing 200cc mode using this thing after playing, what, 2 races on 150? I think it's vaguely doable, but it's still probably going to be very embarrassing. And yes, I'm going to do the thing I never thought I'd do. I'm going to have auto accelerate on, because it saves me from having to do that, and that just gets annoying. So anyway, I suppose I better hop back up here and we'll get into it, shall we? Ah! I know it's a bit odd, but at least with this angle you can see the Toy-Con and everything, and you also get a nice shot of my boobs in a pink shirt, so don't say I never do anything for you. Right, so now we just got to navigate the menu. Obviously I'm going to be doing it in versus race. I'm not going to be doing this online because I'm not insane. You really can't see my face anyway at all, can you? No, I'm going to be playing as Isabelle because she's the character I know the best. I could probably go with a safer option, you know, maybe not, or Mirror, that would kill me. But no, we're going to go 200, because why not? And I'm going to set the CPU to hard is the hardest. We'll set it at that. Because again, I apparently don't like myself, which is a lie. I'm very fond of myself. Now we've got to navigate through. It's a lot easier to navigate if you take the Joy-Con out, and in fact the game kind of recommends you do that, but I can't be asked to keep putting the Joy-Con in and out of this thing, so I'm just going to do it this way. I'm going to make life harder for myself by doing it like this. Mute City, that wasn't the direction I wanted to go. Yeah, you see here it comes up saying, insert the Joy-Con into the Toy-Con and press OK, which is a phrase I never thought I'd get to say. Let's press OK. Thing I noticed, even though I've got auto accelerate on, I do need to do that if I want to get the boost, so that still works. But that really is, it sounds stupid, but it's very tiring. You've got to constantly hold an awkward position whilst you're using this a lot, because this is your drift button. And I just think it's more enjoyable and a more pleasant experience if you have auto accelerate on. And basically it feels like you're doing all the same thing anyway, because you're doing all the steering. Here we go. And I got the boost. Now I can let go of that with reckless abandon. Oh my god! I doubt I'm going to win. I'm going to put that out there right now, because this is fast. Oh, for God's sake. You know, I probably should have shown the menu, because there's probably even so... I've done videos like this before where I played Mario Kart 8 Deluxe without pressing any... I can't brake. I don't know what the brake button is. Is it this? No, there is no brake button. I'm guessing the brake button is tied to just reducing acceleration. No, there's got to be a brake button. Maybe it's A? It's A. That's the worst button they possibly could have used. You fire items with this button. But yes, I did a video on Mario Kart 8 where I just used the auto accelerate and stuff like that. And get around there. And didn't touch the controller at all, and it managed to complete a race, and I came first. Admittedly on Mushroom Cup, but you know, it was just to prove a point that it could be done, and I made a bit of a mess of it, to be honest. But that's besides the point. And get round, get round, get round! I don't know how much of this is going to be in shot. I'm just hoping most of it. Get round there. This is not good. And people still, even after the game came out, and it was well documented that there were all these things to help you play the game, people still believed I was making it up and that it wasn't real and it was fabricated in some manner. I keep going into walls. Now, I like to think I'm pretty good at Mario Kart 8 overall. I generally prefer to play 200 just because it's more of a challenge. And I'm feeling that at the moment. I'm an idiot. I should not have tried to do that. Let's just do it properly. I'd be happy with not coming where I am now. Boost! And I need another. Yes! Yes! 5th. That'll do. It's not ideal, but it'll do. How much have I got left on the recording? probably enough time for a big blue. Because why not? It's arguably the hardest course in the... Oh god, I'll try and navigate this way. It's arguably the hardest course in the game. I am making it harder on my... Oh, I'm getting it completely wrong in my head. I'm making this far harder on myself than it needs to be. This is arguably the hardest course in the game. Obviously, that's a subjective thing. Everyone has their own, strengths and weaknesses, and it'll come down to that. Oh, look, you can see my recorder Madu. That's what I use to record the audio. I used to use my phone, but I don't anymore because it didn't. Oh, you can see my belly there as well. I need to lose a bit of weight. Anyway, let's dive right into Big Blue. This is going to be interesting, and it's very warm in this room. Yes, I got it! I was a little bit worried that I wouldn't. I need the brake! I need the brake for 200cc! Ah, you know what? You know what? I'm turning auto accelerate off. I'm gonna... give myself more... for God's sake. Give myself more control, but annoyingly, it's not analog. It's still just a digital accelerate or not accelerate. It's just like pressing the button, basically. Oh god, this is... I need a character with a smaller turning circle. Get around there. I'm really just concentrating up my arse now. That was kind of alright. Now you see, the AI don't have to worry about actually waggling their arms like this. How can anyone play with normal motion controls? I just don't get it. Hang on, was that brake as well? That felt like I was getting... Is that brake? No. Ignore me. For a second I thought that the drift button was also brake. You know what? I've already looked at the menu, so it probably said what brake was. Come on. Why aren't you going? Go! 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 I'd be happy with not last on this. It's Big Blue. It's Big Blue, baby! Come on. It keeps stopping. I'm guessing it's because I'm moving it too much. I'm not keeping it in a central enough position. 7th, actually, that's a hell of a lot better than I thought I was gonna get. But yeah, it seems to work quite well. The only thing is, then the accelerate didn't just every so often seem to cut out. Almost as if because I was moving it too much and the gyros didn't quite work out where I was going, but I suppose if you maybe weren't doing it 200 like an idiot like me, you might have more luck. I'm just gonna very quickly show you the controls menu. I'm just gonna go anything. I'm not actually gonna do the race because I'm tired and it's very, very warm in here, and I've got to go to Newport today. Not for anything to do with work. I've got to get my passport sorted because I'm an idiot. Come on, I just want to show the lovely people the menu. I just want to have a look at the controls because you can also zoom in. In fact, can I show you that now? Yeah, you can zoom in for some reason. Don't know why. Pause, please. A is brake. That's far too awkward. That's far too awkward. I would have thought put that as brake, or admittedly that. Put that as brake and that as brake and that as drift. But I don't know. What do I know? Eh? What do I know? Something. Let's just quickly hop out of the menu and let's go down and have a look at the menu in here, because you can actually use 4 of these if you want, which I wouldn't recommend. I'm gonna take the Joy-Con out, at least one of them, just so I can control what's going on. That doesn't have the A button on it. I never remember which one's which. Come on, out you come. Oh, I could cut this out, but I won't do, because it's too hot. So this is the menu. This setting takes effect only with 2 detached Joy-Con controllers when using. For some reason I was expecting it to say connect somewhere, and it didn't, which confused me. But you can set everyone to use it, and what's interesting is this sort of almost confirms that it's going to support the steering wheel as well, that we saw bloody ages ago. And that would make more sense for the Kart, and you could argue I should have used a motorbike because I was on a motorbike, but I don't care, I prefer the Karts. So it could be really interesting to see what other Toy-Con are supported, and overall I think this is... it's generally a pretty fun idea. Shut up, phone! Overall, this is generally a fairly good idea. It opens things up, it actually makes the motion controls usable. I can't use the motion controls when you use it in the wheel or just like that. It just doesn't work for me, or even in the Joy-Con grip. But that just feels more natural. You've got more you know, it's larger movements, so there's more precision involved. And yeah, I think it's a good thing. I was thinking I'm going to turn play. Oh, that would be a good way to trick your friends, wouldn't it? You just without telling them, you set up a Toy-Con motorbike as their control scheme when you're playing some Mario Kart. That would be cruel but hilarious. This is where I think the Toy-Con really shine and where you can actually get the most out of the Toy-Con, because, you know, the little mini games that you got in, you know, in the Toy-Con stuff, what is it, the Labo software, what the hell am I talking about? Yeah, that it generally seems, you know, it's all right, it's fine, it's little mini games, but being able to use it as a controller in something like Mario Kart 8, which is always going to be more involved, is a much more interesting use in my view. I don't think I'm going to be doing it often, or probably at all, but it's nice that it's there, and you know, it's a bit of fun, isn't it? If you want to do this yourself, you just update Mario Kart 8. I can show you how to do that if you like. You press plus and you go into software update and then you go via the internet. But I've got the latest version, so it's going to say I've got the latest version, but if you don't, you'll get the latest version. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, then why don't you... that subscribe button? I'm tired, I can't think of anything better. And be sure to check out nintendolife.com for all sorts of lovely Nintendo-related content. Thank you again for watching. Bye-bye.